Hey guys, Fishing with Viper back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite lures to use and when I like to use them. Alright, so the first one I'm going to talk about is the drop shot. I like using it for walleye and anything else that'll really bite it. I like fishing it more in the fall and spring, and I just try using it just to catch walleye, but sometimes I'll catch smallmouth bass and largemouth bass and anything else that'll bite it. So the second one, crankbait or lipless crankbait, is I usually like to use those somewhere where there's not weeds, and like the drop shot, I like using these in the fall or spring. They are really nice when you want to catch like bass or something, maybe a pike if they're hungry, but I'll use this in the fall and spring. Alright, so the third one is small soft plastics like this. I like using those when the bass or walleye or whatever else aren't biting. I'll use these and hopefully catch a couple bluegill and crappie and maybe catch a bass or two if they'll eat it. Alright, so the fourth one, soft plastics like this, or maybe a craw. I'll use them for bass, pike if they'll eat them. I'll use those in the summer, fall, and spring just because I like catching bass. And if those don't work, I'll go to a wacky rig and use that, and they usually work better than everything else when everything ain't working. So I like using soft plastics like that for bass and pike. Fifth one I have, swim bait or glide bait. I use these when it doesn't really anything else works that I talked about in this video, but it works for bass and pike, so I don't really care. But I like catching bass more, but this will catch pike too, so that's why I like swim baits or glide baits. Sixth one, spinner bait. I like using spinner baits when it's not as weedy and when the bass are just starting to get active, start moving around a lot. I like using spinner baits because they're nice, and I'll use this in the spring and fall just because they're more active. So the second to last thing that I like using, slip bobbers. I like them just for walleye, bass, and anything else. I like using them all year round, but the slip bobbers, I just like them because they can catch pretty much anything that's hungry and that is big enough to eat it. Last one, top water. It doesn't matter if it's a frog, whopper popper, spook, it doesn't matter. Top water I will always use in the summer, spring, maybe in the fall if they're willing to bite top water. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go down, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. One last thing that I forgot to mention. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of August. So if you guys could go down, hit the subscribe button, that'd be awesome.